Hi there everybody, this is Alakai. Today I'm coming to you with a little bit of an unboxing. I ended up getting an Avet Reel not too long ago and wanted to kind of document the whole process of getting it serviced and the reason why for it. There's been a lot of talk about getting your reel serviced every single season if you're going on an average season, like 20 times or so. I haven't been, but I did get a reel that looked like it needed to be serviced because I got it off of a used source. It was an Avet Reel, so it's not too far away from here. I actually found out that it's actually in Chatsworth, which is not too difficult to get to from here, but it's still long enough for me to consider to go ahead and ship it instead. So let me talk to you guys about the cost and everything. It was $39. It was an MXJ 6.4, so 2-speed reel that I sent over from here. The shipping from Long Beach area is about $7 or $8. It was in a regional rate box. And I thought it was pretty reasonable. So all in all, it's going to come in just under $50 for the whole deal. And the reason why I'm sending it in, or sent it in, is because if there's any damage to the bearings, they replace them. Of course, they have the factory service. It's only a week. It took a week to have everything taken care of. The billing and everything was super easy. I just include a little note about me asking them to have it serviced and to call me and to say, hey, give me, to ask for my credit card information, and they did. Like, as soon as they received it, they just called. When I had it, also, there was a little piece of, like some chrome or nickel that was rubbed off of one of the levers. And I'm going to show a video of what the reel was like prior to me shipping it in right now. Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Alakai. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. I was able to actually get a new Avet Reel, well, not new to me anyways, it's used, off of, I think, Facebook or something. And it's actually a really nice reel. It's MXJ 6.4, so it's 2-speed. The guy I got off of, though, never had it serviced. And even though I don't really normally have any reels that I service, this one I kind of wanted to do because it's going to be kind of my workhorse. I'm going to want to use it for rock fishing and maybe some yo-yo jigging for yellowtail and stuff. So I wanted to film this and kind of show you the process. This is prior, of course, to me setting it in. So let's go into regular mode here. You can, maybe you can hear that. So I've never actually had a lever drag or an Avet Reel. I don't know if that's normal or not. It probably is, probably perfectly normal. But I just want to. Everything is very smooth on here. Go down here. I mean, the reel is just spins and spins and spins. It's really, really nice. So a couple of things, and I can drop it down into the second speed here. It's much quieter on the 3-to-1 or 4-to-1 ratio there as I'm spinning it. I'm sorry, I should actually go to strike. Still quieter though, right? Yeah, high speed versus low speed. So anyways, one thing that I'm asking for is them to take a look at this little top piece here. It has had the chrome or nickel come off of it. I'm not sure whether this is chrome that's been dinged up and banged about, or if it was nickel that's just been worn out, plated. And maybe what I'm seeing here is the copper that goes underneath the chrome. I think they need to put a copper layer before they can chrome. So anyways, I'm asking them if they can fix that, and if there's anything that, if there's any cost without having to replace this whole lever. I looked online, there's a whole lever here. I don't want to replace the lever, I just want to replace the little thing if it's cheap. And yeah, just get it serviced. He's never had it serviced before, so I wanted to see what it's going to be like to send it back. So I'm sending it over to Avet. They're over here in Chatsworth. It's not very far away from here. It's going to cost $39, and I can use a regional rate box by United States Postal Service. That's basically one of those boxes that you can throw any amount of weight in there. And it costs about $7 to send it back in. So $7 to send it back in, $39. I'll have it serviced. Of course, Avet recommends you servicing it once every season, 15 to 20 trips. I don't plan on going that many times, but who knows. And so I thought I'd send it in and maybe wait a couple years. If I need to do it again, I can do it again. But yeah, so this is going to be, and the next thing you're going to see is hopefully me receiving it back in. See how it goes. All right, thanks all. So with all that said and done, they called me that everything was cool. some of the reasons why I didn't want to just do it locally is that, yeah, there's a couple shops that do it locally to me, where I drop it off and they take care of it and everything. But you know, I figured that taking it into the actual manufacturer is so much better, or to have them do it just so much more, because they're specialized in their Avet reels. They know what they're looking at, and if they're missing any parts or anything needs to be taken care of right there, they have it like on their shelves. They can just go ahead and take care of it. So I thought $39 was a pretty reasonable rate. I was quoted $40 by 2 different places with a 2-week turnaround. And of course they said, you know, if there's any parts or anything that are necessary for it, that they're going to go ahead and have to order it from the company if they don't have it in stock, and this and that. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and have it serviced by the manufacturer and see how it comes out. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open this thing up and see how it is. Okay, so here we go. Of course, I had my address go ahead and blur it out of there, but the weird thing is that they sent it back to me in exactly the same box I sent it into them. So I hadn't used, again, I'm kind of local to Avet, so it's not that far away from me. And I was able to use what's called the regional rate from the United States Postal Service. So with that, I'm going to, okay, so let's go ahead and open it up and see how they, yeah, they sent it back to me in exactly the same packaging as I sent to them. I kind of, I wasn't sure what I expected, but I kind of thought maybe they would send me into a box or something, but let's see how the reel looks. Like exactly the same packaging. There we go. Oh yeah, this is the piece right here that they replaced. When the lady called me back, she said, yep, they can do that. They can replace that. It'll cost you $5. And wow, it looks beautiful. It looks like brand new. Oh my. Right off the bat, it feels like it's a... Geez, the drag is totally different. Wow. Okay, so let's see how it looks and feels and everything. Everything is really nice and shined up. It's really well polished up a little bit here. Looks great, man. Look at this thing. Let me get some drag on here. Oh, much less grindy. So in that opening video that I had showed you earlier, you heard it, and maybe you can hear it this time. It's not nearly as grindy as it was before, so maybe there was, of course, as you increase the drag there, you can hear it more, but it's very smooth. Wow, look at that. So first impressions are, of course, wow, I'm really impressed. I mean, I'm actually quite excited, especially about my new little $5 nickel lever thing here. It looks super shiny. It's like the shiniest thing on the reel, of course. Really nice, but I can feel the detents much better now. As I'm switching back and forth between the different areas of the lever, I can feel the detents, so I know something was wrong in there. The drag honestly doesn't feel too much different, except for the fact that it's... Actually, it does feel different. It feels like it's much more... Oh yeah, there's much more drag. So something must have gone. Something must have gone on in there. And as soon as I put some line on here, I can pull it back and see how it goes. But anyways, everything else about the reel seems really nice. They sent it back to me in exactly the same way, except a little bit shinier and a little nicer, and it seems much smoother than it was when I sent it in. So, anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Just talking about this experience, about sending this my reel back in and everything. And if you have any comments or anything, please leave them below, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Bye.